serve my ride.
Stay tuned to the end of the video and I'll give you the entry details on how to enter our prize giveaway. But first today we are going to do globe replacement. So we're going to use our owner's manual to find out what globes are required and then we can get started. So we're going to enter the car via the driver's door. We're going to find the hood release and open the bonnet. So you can see I've got the aftermarket lights on the Triton, but even if you've got the factory lights or the aftermarket lights, this process is exactly the same. Now on the back of the light you're going to have the two main connections, one for your headlight and then one for the indicator. Okay, so I've already removed the power source. Now we need to remove this rubber boot so we can get to the headlight. Now we've simply just got to remove this metal clip so that we can pull out the light globe. Make sure that when you do touch the light globe you're only touching the back where the wires connect. We don't actually want to touch the globe. The oil from our skin can actually coat that light and when it heats up it'll cause it to blow. Now there's only one way this light globe is going to go back in. So have a look at the grooves on the light and on the housing to line them up. Once it fits nice and snug, pull over the spring at the back and lock it into place. And don't forget to make sure you put on that rubber seal. Okay, now the headlight's done, let's check out the indicator. So to remove the globe, we just need to push it in, turn it to the left, and give it a gentle pull. So this globe looks good, so we don't need to replace it. So if you're looking at the back of the headlight, you'll see these two screws. What these do is they aim your headlights onto the road for left and right and up and down. We will cover those in another video. So we're going to move to the back of the car. As again, we've got the aftermarket tail lights. So we're going to use the factory lights to show you how this is done. But first, we need to undo the two screws. So lower the tailgate, there's a top screw and a bottom screw. So we need to remove them. That's one. And that's two. Okay, now we need to put our hand on the side of the tail light and gently pull it backwards. Try not to use a screwdriver because we don't want to break the light. So on the light you've got your two guide pins, and on the car you'll see the two holes that hold the light in place. Now that we've taken off the tail light, we can undo the wiring harness. You don't have to do this step, but it just makes it easy to change the globes. Otherwise you're going to be hanging there trying to hold the light globe, trying to put the globes in. It makes it easy if you just take it off. So we've got our indicator at the top, brake light in the middle, reverse light down the bottom. We'll start with the indicator at the top. Now all these lights are the same. Just push in and twist and the light will come straight out. As you can see, this globe's pretty good, so we don't need to replace it. Now with this one, this is the brake light and the tail light. So as we look into the light, we'll see two elements in there. If one's broken, it could be your brake light or your tail light. But either way, if one's broken, just replace the globe. And the reverse light, and that looks pretty good as well. So we'll have a look at the brake light here. If you don't have your owner's manual, on the light we can actually see what size globe we need. It's a 12 volt at 5 watts. Make sure that if it is a brake light, it's got the two elements, one for a brake light, one for a tail light. Now we can have a look at the indicator light, which simply just pulls out. It's also got the markings on there if you don't have your owner's manual, tell you what light globe you need, and the reverse light will be the same. Okay, now a tip when replacing our lights. Make sure that the reverse light doesn't go into the indicator, or the indicator goes into the reversing light. Now that we've replaced all the globes, we can now hook the wiring harness back up and put our tail light back into place. Very simple. Make sure that our guide pins line up with the holes. Once we feel it click in, it's nice and tight, then we can replace our 2 screws in the side. So we'll do the top one. And now we can do the bottom one. Now once we've got it all done up nice and tight, just have a look at the light to make sure that it all looks nice. The gaps are all the same around the lights, and we know it's in nice and tight. Now that we've replaced all the globes, let's go turn our lights on to make sure that everything's working. Great, so our tail lights are working, our indicators are working, and so are our headlights. And that's looking awesome. So make sure we turn everything off and we are done. Alright, now the big moment we've all been waiting for, our prize giveaway. And to enter is very simple. Simply hit the subscribe button to our YouTube channel, leave a comment below on future videos that you guys would like to see, and if you like any of the videos, give them a thumbs up. So make sure you're in the draw to win. Entries will close on the 24th of December 2016 at 11:59 PM Eastern Standard Daylight Savings Time. Okay, and the prize is a filter pack from Ryco, covering all of the filters within your car, worth over $240. The winner will be announced on Christmas Day, the 25th of December 2016. So good luck to everyone. So make sure you subscribe, leave a comment, and also like our videos to make sure that you're in the running for this great prize. And remember that this prize is for a Mitsubishi Triton only, covering all models. So in the next few videos that we're going to cover front brakes, rear brakes. We're also going to bleed the complete brake system. We're going to flush out the power steering system. And we're also going to replace the transmission fluid in the automatic gearbox. So stay tuned, hit the subscribe button to get all the latest videos.